Hi everybody, welcome. I'm just gonna sage us real quick. Happy new moon in Scorpio, right? Happy birthday, Scorpios. If you're just joining me for the first time, then welcome. And if you are returning, then welcome back. I'm happy to see you guys. Alrighty, okay, all right, I think we got it. I started decorating for the holidays. Didn't get very far, we started. I told the boys they could hang the icicles on the tree, and so they did, all in a 14-inch area. Oh, and there's one down on the bottom. I love it. I love kids. I love the holidays. I know I'm decorating early. I just want to. Yeah. All right, let's say a quick blessing, and then we're going to get started. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Okay, the lineup is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Ophiuchus, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra at the end. Alrighty, let's get started. Use the Deviant Moon Tarot for Scorpios. Again, happy birthday. Some of you guys actually have birthdays today. I was just talking to one of you guys today on your birthday. Yes. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh boy, this is somebody who's kind of stalled out. They say, I don't want to take any moves. I don't want to make any sudden movements. All of a sudden, I just want to like cover up all of a sudden. I don't know. It's like Knight of Cups on top of that. Interesting. Well, that's your card. Huh. All right. I got the Ace of Cups crossing that. Wowza. All right. Could be some kind of new relationship being offered to you that you're not really sure about. I'm not sure. Let me get a couple more. Oh, wow, nice. Okay, so I got the World card. That's very good news. That means you are definitely, indeed, starting something brand new, some kind of major leap this week. Good job is what I hear. King of Swords in reverse. That's something that's not so fun. This feels like towards the end of the week. That feels very situation. It feels very three-dimensional, like something happening, you know, in your life. I'm going to come back through and clarify with another deck, and we'll find out more. I got the Lovers card there on the end, on top of that King of Swords. One more. Okay. All right, I got the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. All right, you have some kind of choice in love coming up. That's kind of how it feels. Some kind of major choice coming up, especially towards the end of this week. King of Swords in reverse can indicate stressful legal matters, paperwork having to be filed. The Lovers card upright it's a choice about something and making a really good choice about something. The choice that you're making is a card is this Nine of Pentacles right here. This is my minor arcana version of the Empress card. This is you this week at the end of the week. It's a card of stability. It's a card of independence, and it's someone who's making choices of independence rather than codependency. Somebody's finally getting it. The light bulb's definitely turned on. I'm going to clarify over here. I don't know what this is. This Knight of Wands in reverse situation over here. This feels like two different situations. I've got something happening here at the beginning of the week. This does feel like very much like a day-by-day kind of reading. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. This one kind of does feel that way. Let's see. Like Sunday, Monday looks like this. Tuesday, Wednesday looks like this kind of feeling, right? I got the Nine of Swords. Man, something has been extremely stressful. A ton of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of sleepless nights, tossing and turning, can't get to sleep at night. Something that's just had such a hold on you, that's just kept you up. It's put new wrinkles on you. Yeah. the music just quit in the kitchen too. Two of Pentacles in reverse, feeling really off balance. Something really knocked you down here. And now there's something new that's coming along, but you're just kind of still reeling from something that just happened, is how it feels. So you're not sure if you want to take it, whatever this is, whatever this offer is. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Three of Swords in reverse. That's the breakup card, right? I mean, in this deck, it's like a literal breakup, like Ben and Jerry's kind of vibe, right? It's in the reverse. It's already happened. It's something that you're actually getting over right now. Now I've got the Page of Swords. So some kind of message that comes in. It's kind of heavy, guys. I gotta be honest. I get the Strength card out on top of the World. Yeah, it's like all of your strength. You're having to muster all of your strength to get over whatever this is. It's on top of the World right here. Yeah, oh, I've got the Two of Cups in reverse. You're ending some kind of relationship, something that wasn't good for you. You're starting something new. Something new is about to be offered to you. You're not sure if you want it or not, though, because you've been through an awful lot here. Something that has like been really... Oh, man, it's like a bomb. It looks like a bomb going off in your life. That's so heavy, dudes. I'm so sorry. The Two of Cups in reverse is having to end some kind of partnership in some way. Somebody that you may have, it's a soulmate card for sure. But sometimes, you know, we have a lot of soulmates in our lives and we learn things from one another. That's the purpose of them, but we have to know when to let go, right? Absolutely, you do. With this King of Swords in reverse, it can be having to deal with someone who's not on the same page as you. You're being asked to muster a lot of strength to deal with some kind of heavy situation, for sure. All right. This Lovers card, I always talk about the Lovers card being a card of choice, right? It's not just about a love relationship. It's like it's a serious commitment, right? One thing or nothing. It's like an all or nothing kind of card. But with this Nine of Pentacles right here, it's like really asserting your own independence in your life. It's very good. Very heavy. I got to be honest, heavy stuff. I kind of just want to wipe it all. Like I have like this very nervous feeling about it. Like I almost can't catch my breath. Like I feel like very hot. Like I just want to like all of a sudden, you know, it's very strange energy. It's like very worried, very nervous. Let's not do that, right? Because here's the thing about the Strength card. I gotta be honest with you. You know, they always say it sounds like a Hallmark card, but you're never going to be asked to do anything that you're not actually capable of doing. It might be hard. It might push you to a limit that you never expected to be pushed to. And because of that, you really have to muster up a lot of strength and courage within yourself, okay? And that's not easy. That's hard. That demands a lot of growth from you. And sometimes it has to happen rapidly. Sometimes we grow over time, and then sometimes we have a moment, like a tower moment that comes in and just knocks your socks off, right? And then you're forced to grow rapidly. Look, I got the Ace of Swords here, some kind of message coming in. Seeing the truth, seeing what it is. This is somebody writing somebody something, writing some kind of letter, document. I got the Temperance card there in the middle. Perfect. This is great. This is Sagittarius energy, but this is about balance, being restored in your life. It's about having to do the hard work. It's the self-discipline that is required to make this leap in your life to this next chapter, this next volume of yourself that is the World card, right? All right, one more out for you guys, then I'm cutting you loose. Yeah, I got the Five of Wands in reverse. This is the no more drama card, baby. No more fighting, no more fussing, no more having to deal with it. At the end of the night, and it came out in the reverse, which says, I'm done with it. I'm so over it. I don't want to stress out about things anymore. I don't want these sleepless nights. I don't want this tossing and turning and feeling like something is always nagging at me. I need peace. I need peace and quiet. That's what that Temperance card is. You say, I need a break from whatever this was. And it feels so great. I don't know what this new offer is that comes in. It's almost like I don't know. There's part of me that feels like it's almost you finding self-love. I mean, obviously it is, because that's what the Ace of Cups is right here. And that's what the Knight of Cups has to offer. Now, he only has it to offer once he's got the Ace of Cups, right? And that comes from self-love. That's a higher power love. So either you're finding this for yourself, or somebody's coming towards you that has that to offer. And it's causing you to take a second look, even though you're not really in a good place for receiving something new like that, is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm going to catch up with you next week. Whoever that person is, though, they do have their own full cup. That's kind of nice to see, right? All right. I'll see you guys next week. I love you a ton. Happy birthday to you guys. That was some heavy stuff. All right. Moving on to Cancer. What do we have for you guys? But I should say heavy stuff, but good job, right? Good job. All right, Cancer. Wow. All right, we got the King of Swords in reverse for you guys, too. That's interesting. Just a different deck. This is somebody who's kind of struggling with mental clarity. Jiminy crickets, I got the Moon in reverse, kids. What? All right, the Moon is the card of Cancer. All right, so that's you. Nicely done showing up. But for whatever reason, I got you in the reverse on top of the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, and I got the Two of Wands on top of that. This could be difficulty communicating in a partnership of some sort. This could be somebody who's having a hard time finding a partner that appeals to them. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Somebody, but it's kind of like you're just not feeling like yourself. It's like everything that I'm looking for, I'm not liking what I'm seeing, kind of feeling. And kind of, yeah. All right, I got the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Good. That's a good energy for you for this week. I love that. Yep. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. All right, cool. All right, there may be something coming in. I don't. All right. Hold on. We'll find out. I don't want to say the wrong thing. There we go. Knight of Cups on top. Yep, I should have said it. All right, so this is a love reading. All right. So all of a sudden I have, and this feels very day-to-day too for you guys. All right, water signs. Cancer, it feels like you may have somebody that you meet or interact with sometime in the middle of the week who's the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here. And I like that combination, although they're kind of immature. I'd rather they both be kings. But it's a nice energy of balance there. And it's got this Ace of Wands under it too, which is just a highly passionate card, very sexual card. Really, it's like the most sexual card in the deck, all right? So there's a really nice balance there. Well, I was going to say I do like to see the Emperor come out, and there's that guy, okay? All right, and you guys get the Strength card. Oh, man. All right, fine, fine, fine. Empress card came out, too. This might be a really good match for you. All right. So I love doing love readings. I do. But I feel I get so tired of hearing readers week to week say, oh, this sign is going to be having this love or this thing. And sometimes it's not like that for everybody. And so I'm always very hesitant to read cards directed in a love reading direction initially, because these energies, you know, they present in all different ways in your life. But you just gotta, like, I can't not read the cards like this, all right? So Emperor and Empress together. All right, that's a good sign. With the Strength card in reverse, it's somebody that, I don't know, they could be coming back around. Let me check in a minute. Let me get another deck. All right, you cuties. I think that's right. All right. I'm just going to start reading about that right there. What's the Strength in reverse? Because what's the problem with this situation? There doesn't seem to be one. It looks good, but for some reason I have that Strength in reverse. Let's just, goodness gracious, the Emperor came out again. Right on top of the Strength and the Emperor. Right over there. Well, I'll tell you what. And now I got the Queen of Wands on top of that. Are you kidding me? All right, so I mean, y'all are going to be a great pair, you know that? Whoever this person is. They definitely, they're all that in a bag of chips, and so are you, all right? So there is that. I think we should just stop reading now. I think it's perfect. I just want to leave it at that. What is the problem with the Strength in the reverse, though? Because everybody looks good here. I think there's not a problem. I honestly think that you guys just will just be totally crazy mad about each other. Oh, the Four of Cups in reverse? What? Oh, you know what? This person, this is what I was going to say. This person might be somebody that's coming back around that maybe one of you kind of rejected in the past or something like that, because the Four of Cups it's somebody who's not paying attention, right? They're not paying attention to the Ace of Cups that's being offered to them because they're real focused on this stuff down here on the ground. They're not paying attention to what's important. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it kind of feels like it's something that's coming back around to be re-offered to you, and this time you're looking at it. Interesting. I don't know if that's coming from you or the other person. So things to look at. All right. What is this? What's this business over here at the beginning of the week where we kind of have you kind of brain foggy, not really feeling like yourself, not happy with the choices that you've had, kind of feeling like, oh, kind of feeling exposed or something. Like, I don't like that. I got the 8. Yeah. So the King of Swords in reverse can also be somebody who says the wrong thing at the wrong time, has a hard time telling the truth about something. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini sign, if that rings a bell for you, but don't get hung up on the zodiac signs, really. The energy of it is just someone who's having a hard time expressing themselves. And with that moon in reverse, they're experiencing like a lot of mental fog, like... And there's that 8 of Wands on top of that. And that's about communication. It's a card of communication and rapid moving communication. But here, when we have it in the reverse like that, it's miscommunication, delays in communication. People who aren't talking to each other. In a partnership, maybe. Maybe that's this person. Now I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. What? Golly, whoever this is, y'all are definitely a true pair for sure. That's nuts, right? King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You got the Emperor and the Empress here, the Emperor 2 times, and then the Queen of Wands there too. Man, all right, so maybe y'all had a falling out of some sort. Maybe you didn't say very nice things to one another, and it caused some kind of miscommunication or to just stop talking at all. You didn't like what you were seeing, they didn't like what they were hearing. Some kind of situation like that. Maybe we get all cozied up and fixed somewhere here in the middle. This is rather specific, right? I don't know. What's this whole thing in the middle? This Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is something else that's coming back around for review. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. This person that's coming back around, they really see you as someone that's very nurturing, very loving, very wise. Queen of Pentacles, she's got a very similar energy to her as this Empress card over here too. Just someone who, she's a mother, she takes care of everybody. Just that very loving kind of vibe. But for some reason, this thing's coming back around for review. And I don't know why, because we are no longer in a retrograde. Yay, right? Or not a Mercury retrograde. Oh, there's other retrogrades, right? Not Mercury. So now maybe we have a clearer path for communication here. Maybe you guys just weren't looking at each other in the way the other one wanted you to see them or something. 3 of Swords. Y'all may have broken up. It's like a Ross and Rachel situation. It's a weird thing. What? We were on a break. What? Oh man, sitting around and waiting for things to improve. That's what you say. Okay, y'all may have taken a little split here. You may have, yeah, and actually restricted yourself from this person. This can actually be like being blocked from someone, somebody who's definitely not communicating, right? And then this 7 of Pentacles right here, this is somebody who's waiting for somebody else to do the, like waiting for the work to be shown, whether it's like, I need you to put the work in. No, I need you to put more work in. This is about communication, kids. Communication is key. I feel like if you just say what you mean, apologize for whatever you said over here with this Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy in reverse over here. Yeah, and then you're going to feel a lot better about yourself, and this whole thing can be flipped around, and it is, I gotta be honest, it looks so good. It really, really does. Like, it is, just like truly lovely, this whoever this person is for you. Give me this one right here. Okay, real quick. Keep me on time. I always go over, you know, I always go over on the first sign of the night every time. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're still trying to work things out. You've been underwater. Oh man, okay, that's why things weren't working out. You had too much to deal with. You were dealing with a whole lot of things, and you guys may have gotten into a situation where you neither one of you really had the foundational support to offer. Yeah, one of you, there's an actual physical move that's got to happen with this Six of Swords card. Like, there's like a fear of change here. There's stress and worry about how you're going to get to where you need to go, like whether it's forming a partnership or something. Man, that's and the Page of Wands. Well, that's something that really improves rapidly. That Page of Wands, this is what I'm telling you. Seems like when you guys met, neither one of you was in a good place to meet and to go. This is kind of like in a good place to be together. Yeah, and so one of you actually is trying to make a change. They're trying to change that. I think so. This Page of Wands is like it's a flirtatious message, but it's like a very beginning message. It's like lights the trail for something. Wildfire, right? That's a song, I think. Wildfire. Yes, well, that's what it looks like. All right, y'all are aching me out with your love over there. It's so cute. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for you. Whoever this person is, like I get this overall vibe, like I don't know, like very hesitant. I don't know, and I really just think that's kind of like your mental state for the first couple of days of this week. And I think you're gonna snap out of it. I think you're gonna come back to yourself and be able to communicate your feelings to whoever this person is, whatever's happened. And I think you're gonna do a good job of it. There's gonna be a lot of healing and repair, and I think y'all are gonna be perfect after that. All right, let's move on to Pisces. All right, I have got to restart the music because it's gonna make me bananas. Hold on. Alexa, can you play all my favorite songs? Sure. Okay, thanks. All right, we'll see if that works because sometimes she does what I ask her to do and sometimes she does not do what I ask her to do. So we'll see. Okay, let's see. Pisces, what do we have for you guys? Six of Pentacles. That's nice. I love it. Alrighty, what are you worried about though? Because it's you're still not sure about something. Six of Pentacles is something that wants you as much as you want it. It's so great. It's a great match. It's balance. It's peace. It's like it's good. It's good. I like it. We'll find out more. Get the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not sure about something though. Maybe you're not sure you're getting a fair deal. I get this feeling that you want to quit something. I got the Lovers card. What? And the Queen of Wands. What? In reverse. What? All right. So again, we'll talk about the Lovers card again. It's a card of choice, right? And I don't know what we're talking about here yet. And I'll clarify with another deck because I'll just let you know what this is for me. The Lovers card, it's like if I choose this one person, then everybody else is off the table, right? But if I don't choose that one person, then everybody's still on the table. But just not that person, right? It's a card of choice and commitment. Okay. This Ace of Wands in reverse is, right? It's like dousing some kind of torch in a bucket of water. Like, oh, I'm so over it, right? I'm not even into it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, it's somebody, it can be needy, it's codependent energy, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign queen. It can be kind of a naggy feeling. Attention seeking. I got the Death card on top of that, and that's the card of Scorpio. But it's like not sure if you can end something or not. Okay. I don't know what. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I got the Six of Cups in reverse. All right. That is one of our soulmate cards too, Six of Cups. All right, this is somebody that you've maybe experienced a lot of your life with. Maybe you grew up with this person. This can be a friendship. It can be a partner. It can be a family member. It can be a business partner that you've just like had a real kindred connection with for a long time. And, you know, it's one of the soulmate cards. But whenever it's in the reverse like that on top of all of this, something maybe kind of, you may be letting something go or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Something's not right. You got the Two of Wands in reverse. You're like, no, it isn't. This is somebody, this is like that. This is like that. You're like, yes, it is. This is like this Six of Pentacles. I told you it was on its side. Like somebody is nervous that they're not going to get a fair deal with something. Somebody feels like they're experiencing like something unrequited almost. This Two of Wands in reverse is somebody who's, they're like not even sure about whatever this partnership is anymore, especially with that Six of Cups in reverse. And it's all on top of the Lovers card. And I got the Death card on the side here. Whenever it comes out on the side for me, it kind of tells me that you're in the driver's seat of whatever this choice is and you haven't made a choice yet. That's how it feels. It's like you're kind of on the cusp of making a choice about something and you're just not quite there yet. And with the Death card, you know, we got the new moon in Scorpio, man. Oh, that was challenging. That was an interesting set of energy that flew through, right? A lot of people making choices like this. All right. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who is really struggling to let go. They're really struggling because they're not sure that they can go it on their own. Like, I don't know if I have what it takes to just do it on my own. I feel like I need a partnership and I'm afraid of not having that. That's kind of how that feels. Because I always say the Nine of Pentacles, like the minor arcana version of the Empress, she's that independent businesswoman. She does everything for herself, you know. When she's in the reverse though, she's feeling feeling kind of needy. Like she doesn't feel confidence to get the job done on her own. Man, I think you're getting it together, though. I honestly do, because guess what? I've got the Queen of Pentacles that came out there, and then I've got the Four of Wands upright. There's some kind of energy that comes towards you. I'm going to slide this over here a little bit. Because that was like a lot about whatever that was. This Queen of Pentacles right here, it's an energy of stability that comes in, that comes towards you. Again, this is someone very nurturing, someone that's like a mothering figure. She's very, very lovely, very calming, very healing type, you know, very motherly kind of feeling. That energy comes to you, whether it's from you or from an outside source, I don't know. But it's got this Four of Wands right here next to it, which is, it is another one of the soulmate cards. It's that 1111 awakening card, you know, that thing, which is great. But to me, it's also a focus on your physical self, your physical body, what you give to the four walls of your home, your focus on stability. So that's great. I love that. It's really peaceful. It feels really good. You got the Ten of Wands on top of it. You're like, man, but I kind of need a break. I need help. I feel like I need a partner. I feel like I'm pushing this up the hill all by myself. We done dropped all the peppers. Oh no. Kind of feeling like you might need to, okay. Yeah. Well, I hear you do a great job, all right? You do. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're like, no, I don't feel like, I hear somebody who feels like they're kind of stepped into bad luck somehow. That somebody who feels like it's way too much for me. I feel like I'm just running out of clock. Like I'm just hamster wheeling it right now. And I don't even know what for. Oh, kiddo. Oh man, I don't like that feeling for you at all. You are so smart and you are so wise. Look at all of these things that you are navigating and working through, whatever this is, whatever this partnership was for you that is just kind of like being disrupted in whatever way, you're asked to look at it, you know, whatever it is. I understand that maybe you are being asked to be more independent in some way or do it all on your own or something. That's heavy and it's a lot, but look, you're doing it and you're doing it so well so well. And if you don't feel like you have been, then I feel like this week that there's going to be a change. I think there's going to be a change in that feeling, because there's going to be some kind of, it's just such a good peaceful energy that comes after that. Oh, here, let me switch decks and let me just clarify here. We'll just go to this traditional Rider-Waite. If I didn't say, these cards I was showing you earlier are the Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore. And I think it's so cute. Let's see. Jiminy Crickets. Yeah, sure. Yeah, once again, I got the death card out for you here twice already. Oh, kids. All right, so, and it was in the reverse this time. It's like, I'm having a really hard time letting go of something. All right. Okay. And then we got the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody's really holding on. You holding on to something. Somebody holding on, because it feels like it's your source of power. It feels like what you're used to having, what it's always been. Like, whether it's like having to change jobs or something and being afraid of what that's going to look like to leave it behind, or, you know, end a partnership and being afraid that you can't do it on your own or something, or maybe starting a new business and being like afraid that you don't have what it takes. Like, there's some kind of feeling that you can't let go of something, or somebody can't let go of you, and you're going to have to decide if it's your energy or somebody else's, you know. And then with this Three of Wands, and it's in the reverse whenever it came out, tells me that you don't know what you want yet. And that's why we got all of these cards over here on their side. Alrighty, guess what? I think, how about we don't say what I think? How about that? Yeah, I got the Hangman. That's your card. Way to go. Perfect. So that is you just taking some time, and you're like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I want to do because I'm smart. Yeah, you are. And that is what it is. Now, the Hangman is somebody who goes into deep meditation for this. He does. You see how he gets all the blood flowing to his head right there, and then all of a sudden there's that light bulb wake up moment of, oh, now I get it. Now I'm connected. Now I see myself again. And I love that, this energy. It could just be one of those things where you just feel better soon, like in the next day, because there is some kind of peace that comes towards you. And I don't know, because you're still on the fence about what choice you want to make here, and I see that, but you're like, I'm getting it together though, because I'm going to feel better soon. Yes, of course you are. Oh my gosh, good. Okay, so I got the Star. It's in the reverse, which you're like, that's not good, but you get a lot of major arcana here on the deck, I gotta be honest. And you got two tens right next to each other, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands, which is closing out a cycle. And here's what I'm hearing. It's just gonna happen whether you drag it out or not, right? And this Star card, whenever it's in the reverse, is feeling like you have to leave something behind that kind of was everything to you, or something that maybe you had allowed to define you as part of yourself, and having to kind of let it go. And Seven of Swords in reverse, and you're like, I feel like in order for me to be true to myself, I'm gonna have to let this go, is kind of what it feels like. In order for me to be honest, if I'm being honest with myself, you say, because I can't deal with the stress and the pressure and the worry of it anymore with this Nine of Swords in reverse. Popular guy already tonight. Yeah, that's that anxiety, worry, and stress. You know, I feel like you're right. You're right. You're smart. You're smart dude, smart girl. Yep, you're going to figure all this out. Okay. No. Yeah. Here. One more out for you guys. How about that? Look at you, you smarties. You got the Three of Wands in reverse again. See, this is why I was even hesitant to pull any more cards for you, because the Three of Wands for me reads kind of like the Magician of the major arcana, but it's somebody who really knows what to expect. Like I set my sights ahead for this, and I made plans. I took steps to get me from A to Z. Whenever we're in the reverse, it's somebody who feels like they don't even know what steps to take, right? Like they just can't see a future for themselves outside of whatever this was or is. And that is why I was hesitant to even pull more of cards. Look at that, you nuts. You got the Queen of Wands out in reverse again. You're like, why? Queen of Wands in reverse is like extremely needy, kind of attention-seeking drama queen kind of feeling. This does not feel like you. This doesn't seem like you. You're not that way. No. I don't know if that's what you're being asked to let go of. I don't want it for you. I got the Judgment in reverse. This is somebody who's having a hard time making a decision for sure. Kind of like the Hanged Man, right? Womp womp. Well, you know what? Like I said, this week things change because there's some kind of fresh air that blows through you, and it comes from you taking time out for yourself and maybe directing your intentions towards a higher power. I don't know. Whatever it is that you do, you know, and you have it figured out here pretty quick. You're going to feel a lot better because you're going to let go of whatever this is, obviously, because we got the Ten of Wands here. Obviously, we can't keep it up any longer. It's almost like it's out of your hands, and once you realize that, those cards don't go in there. And once you realize that, it brings you back into yourself, which is is followed by a real sense of peace and a real refocusing of yourself on what's important to you. Nicely done. All right. That was your reading for this week. Oh. Pisces. And I will catch up with you guys next week. All right. I love you a ton. All right. Next, we're going to move on to Earth signs. So we're going to go to Capricorn. Oh, 1 second. There's like a lot of cards on here. It may have been like a really long reading. I don't know. All right, hold on. Next deck we're going to do for you guys, Capricorns, we're going to do the Star Power Tarot. All righty. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Just feeling a little sluggish, a little tired, right? Right. Justice in reverse. Womp womp. World in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, fine. Okay, so maybe things not feeling like things are a little out of your control right now. Maybe feeling like you don't have the amount of finances you need. You may be going through some stuff in court, or maybe dealing with legal matters of some sort. With the World in reverse, it's just kind of feeling like you're definitely off your game. Not like, I mean, it's just like, I don't even know where my head's at right now. It's kind of how it feels. Eight of Swords in reverse is somebody that they're having a hard time. They may be procrastinating things. They may be somebody who's having a hard time communicating with somebody else. In any case, it's a general overall feeling of not your best self right now. All right. Three of Pentacles. Good, good. Four of Cups. Three of Pentacles is great. It's an energy that comes in a little bit later. That is a card of stability. It's a card of growth. It's about partnership. It's about working together as a team. It's forming positive alliances with friends, with loved ones. It's great. It's good. That comes in shortly after all this mess, right? This Four of Cups is somebody who decides that they don't want something that they were previously offered. Something that's not really working for them anymore. Or they just... yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. King of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah, all right. You want something different. Wow, King of Cups, that's great. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Lovers on top of that. Gemini, right? But specifically, the Lovers has been really popular tonight too. But this King of Cups is all of a sudden deciding what's important to them. They see really clearly all of a sudden. With this Four of Cups, maybe all of a sudden, because you see what you don't want, now you do see what you want. Does that make sense? Like once like now that I've established what's not working for me, yeah, probably. Now I can now that I've started to focus on what I want to grow for the future, now I can see very clearly what I want. Or if somebody feels this way about you, goodness. Ooh, oh, I like it. Ooh, oh my, I have like butterflies in my tongue. Oh no, you guys too, you nuts. Oh, everybody gonna be in love this month? You know what? It's fall. Everybody wants to get all cozy and sit in front of the fire in the fall. You know it's true. It is. It is true. The Hermit. You're like, yeah, not me. I'll be quarantining by myself. That will be fine for me. I don't know about that, man. That's I'm not sure that that's true. Let's see. That may be what you think is going to happen. Let's find out. Here, let me get another deck and clarify for you guys. Let's use this Tarot of Azathoth. What is this? These cards are gigantic. I'm sorry. What's this whole situation over here? The Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so that guy's also been pretty popular tonight too. Two of Wands is about seeking partnership, okay? It's about knowing where you're headed. It's like, I have this to give to another person. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to blaze some trails. I want a partner for the journey. Whenever it's in the reverse, you're like, man, I am not ready. I thought I was. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm not in the right position to be taking on any kind of partnership, whether it's in love, whether it's in career. No, you're like, slide that over. I'm not even ready to deal with it. Okay. What's this Three of Pentacles? So I'm like, well, okay. Go ahead and feel that way. Six of Pentacles. Oh, good. This is great. I love that this deck is so cute. Well, it's actually super badass, but it's they will put names and they'll title some of their cards. And this one's the Six of Pentacles, and they titled theirs Success. It's a card of reciprocity. It's a card of equal give and take. It's a card of fairness and reciprocation, all right? And getting what you give. Maybe in the past you haven't always been. And now you see that that's something that's really important for you to have. Maybe you've realized that in the past you have just been always the giver, right? Ugh. Golly, you're like, man, you don't even know. Okay. That's true. All right. Seven of Cups, debauch. All right. Seven of Cups is somebody who's a little bit overwhelmed, maybe a little bit, I don't know. This could go a couple of different ways. Hold on, let me get... the Four of Cups again. Yes, this is like you've had a lot of people coming towards you, maybe a lot of opportunities recently. I don't know if you've recently started dating or if you're like looking for like extending yourself in a lot of different directions or whatever. The energy behind it is like having a lot of different options and again, not really wanting any of them. This is the second time for the Four of Cups for you. Man, and look at this guy over here in this Four of Cups here. I'm sorry about the glare. Like he is like, I really don't want it. Like he's got his arms crossed, like, and they usually do in most decks, but he just seems like really disdainful of everything that's been offered to him. And so much so he's almost like shocked about how horrible it's like his options have been. Oh my gosh. And I think that's going to change soon. I think it's going to change soon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's okay. Two of Pentacles, good. And then the Seven of Wands in reverse, good. So we have change, but I think of this card as balance. I think about it as getting back into the flow of things. It's about being able to have more control of your situation because you're not inviting any kind of crazy energy in with this. Like I said, like having a lot of things coming at you all at once, being like overwhelmed by the choices, you know, and just seeing all of a sudden now very clearly what you can't repeat in your life because it just didn't work for you, right? In other people or situations, right? And this is good. This is a change in the right direction. Now, once we establish that, then we have this whole King of Cups lover situation over here, which instantly propels you into hermit mode. Nicely done. Which is the card of Virgo. But hold on, what's this? Oh, okay, fine. All right. the Tower. Man, this is what I said. It's like, I'm glad that you're cleaning this out. I'm glad that you're cleaning out that mental debris of like all the things that didn't go well in the past. And I'm glad you're kind of hitting the reset button, because now I have this Tower card that comes out on top of that Lovers card. And I was just thinking, like, what is this Lovers card? What is that about in this King of Cups situation? All of a sudden, you may have some situation that some person, something that walks up into your life and just kind of out of nowhere that surprises you, and it's something that you want. What? I know, that is nuts. And so instantly you're like, and then I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna have to go self-quarantine for a while and think about that, right? Well, that's fine. Take all the time you want. Five of Swords in reverse. Oh man, yeah. The reason that you're thinking about it is because in the past, and I've got the Seven of Wands underneath it too in reverse as well. There's been a lot of drama. And you're worried. You're worried about what everybody's going to say. You felt a little bit unstable recently. You may have had a lot of drama in your life recently. Maybe you've had just like too much going on, like too much stress directed towards you in the past. And so now you're very worried about that happening here with this situation. Tell me who this King of Cups is. Again, I got the Temperance card out for you guys too. Okay, and I got the Emperor card out. Holy smokes. And now I've got the King of Wands. I don't ever take this many cards. I want to put these back. Okay, but we'll just take these three, just cause real quick. Like, Temperance is about balance. It's very similar energy to this Two of Pentacles in the situation. It's like getting back into the flow of yourself. I like that. I love it. All right, Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. It's good. This King of Cups, and here's the Emperor that goes with that too. I like seeing that. That is someone who brings kind of their own empire with them. This is not somebody that you're going to have to worry about having all this drama with. And this is somebody that is very, very attracted to you. You're very attracted to them, whatever. I don't know. But I've got the King of Cups and I got the King of Wands here. This is somebody very passionate, very creative, very driven, funny person. Beautiful, wonderful, handsome, lovely, and kind. Very good. So yeah, you take all your time to think about it, whatever it is, whoever it is, and I think you're going to come up with it as a pretty solid deal, although you're not going to be expecting it. Alrighty. Clear as mud to me, but I wish I was you this week. Y'all are cuties. All right, I love ya a ton, and I will see you next week. Next up, we have Virgo. Okay. Let's go to this Hush Tarot for you guys. The Hangman in reverse. Alrighty, again, that's the card of Pisces, but it's an energy of not knowing what to do. I don't know what to do about this situation is what it says. Or I'm thinking about it. Okay, Ten of Swords. Yuck, that's not fun. Okay, Ten of Swords. That's a painful energy actually. Ten of Swords. I always call it the Julius Caesar card for me. Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta plug this phone into battery because I forgot to. Sorry. So the Ten of Swords, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card for me, meaning that it's a cycle that's being asked to be looked at and possibly to be cut out. It's something that you're definitely on the fence about, not really sure what decision you want to make, you know, that kind of thing, that kind of vibe. That's kind of what that is. But it's definitely something that you're being asked to look at here. Sorry. Let's see here. Hope you guys aren't crooked now, but that'll be all right, right? Now, here's an interesting thing about this deck, specifically with the Ten of Swords. It's like something that has to end. Eventually, it has to end. You know how dandelions grow, right? And that's what's illustrated here. And they're yellow, and then they grow tall, and then they eventually die, and they go on to do other things, right? And they blow through the wind, and, you know, the kids make wishes on them, you know, or I still make wishes on them because I am still a kid. And I actually expect the wishes to come true. I know. But yeah, it's kind of that. It's like knowing that you have to end something. because tens, again, are cycles of completion. I got the Ace of Wands that comes up here, and it's like a new insight in something, new insight into something, new information comes in that helps you make this decision. And it's good. It's a good eye-opening message is what I'm hearing. It's eye-opening understanding that comes from whatever this is. Aces are messages, right? Ace of Wands is like fiery, passionate kind of message. And now I got the Nine of Wands. That's somebody, that's that wounded warrior card. That's somebody who's put up some boundaries here. Yeah, okay. All right, well, you know, sometimes you do. And now I got the Queen of Swords. Good job. All right, Queen of Swords says what she means and she means what she says. All right, she's somebody, she's not always like the nicest, but she's pretty great in that she's very smart. She's wise counsel, and she says it like it is. She calls it like she sees it. That's your energy. It feels good. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it feels like you. And the Five of Wands in reverse on top of that. Yeah, because you, so the Five of Wands can be about drama. It can be about struggling to work on a team. It can be struggling to communicate with a person who's just not on the same page. And whenever it's in the reverse like that, it's like, man, I just don't have tolerance for it. You just go, you go do you, right? Kind of is how it feels. And I got the Knight of Wands on top of that. And then I got the Page of Cups. Oh man, on top of that. All right, so the Knight of Cups is somebody who maybe, and with the combination of this Page of Cups on top of it, it could be somebody who needs to apologize or needs to clear the air about something. There could have been some drama, some miscommunication at some point between yourself and another person. I'm not sure, but there's somebody who wants to talk about it, whether it's you or not, I'm not sure. You have a lot of boundaries up around yourself with this person for whatever reason, but you're very wise and you know what you need to say and how you need to say it. And it seems like it's come back around, and and it's like, well, this is probably going to be the final time that we have this conversation, is what I hear. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, the Eight of Cups. That's fantastic. All right, so the Eight of Cups is like the walking away, the walking away from something, and it is hard to let go of things. It is hard to walk away. It could be a friendship that just is not going the way you need it to, or a relationship with a family, or you know, anything. But it's you leaving it behind, and wise to do so. And also, this Justice in reverse came out underneath that as well. It's. Again, I said it feels like this person hasn't been on the same page as you. And it's almost like, well, I see that I can't really fix that. It's like you can't fix crazy almost, you know? Like, which I mean, I don't mean to ever call anybody crazy. That's not what I mean. But you almost can't help somebody if their opinion is so very vastly different from yours. It's unlikely that you're ever going to make sense to them, you know? And it's kind of like giving up. Okay. What do we even want to know? Yeah, I got the Chariot card. But again, you are really not sure that you want, it's because here's the thing, you've got a lot of boundaries up around yourself with this person. So you're really not sure that you want to be the person to extend this offer of friendship or apology. Maybe you know that there were things that needed to be addressed from both sides of the situation or something, but you're not really sure you're the person that wants to take action. It's that Chariot card there. I got the Page of Cups again, though, guys. Somebody's going to have to do it. This is, you know, pages are messengers, and they bring with them small messages. Page of Cups is offering friendship, love, forgiveness, apology, something like that. Something that comes from the heart, right? 2 times with that guy. All right. And I got the the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, over here, whenever I was talking about not being on the same page and like you're not going to be able to change their perspective, it's the same thing with this Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about a victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought. It's like, yay, we won the battle, right? Whenever it's in the reverse, it's like there is no winning that battle. There isn't. There's no victory here. Why bother? Okay. Well, there you have it. Here's what I caution you. Man. I wasn't even going to say, but the Devil in reverse came out. I just flipped over, which is honestly in this combination, it kind of almost feels like a classic example of someone quite narcissistic. And I don't like to use that term very often, but when you're dealing with someone who is a narcissist, they can't tell. They don't know. They don't know they are. And so it's a very challenging conversation. Yeah, I got the Ten of Swords again. That's twice for that guy for you. At the beginning and at the end, right? Yeah, a cycle of completion being looked at for review again. The Minor Arcana version of the Death card. It's that pulling the Band-Aid off slowly. From one more final stab in the back. Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse just was under that. And that is someone who doesn't want to extend her heart that way anymore because she's just been burned that many times. All right, I want this to be better for you. Here's what I was going to tell you. If this person does message you, and because there's this Ace of Wands over here, it's very possible. Aces are messengers. If that person does message you, make sure you really harness this Queen of Swords energy in yourself. I mean, you will, but just remind yourself to make sure that you say what you mean the way you mean to say it. So there is no there's no challenge to it. You know, like you know. But be good with what you say, right? Because I've got this Page of Cups 2 times, which is someone who needs to extend friendship in some way. You or another person. And even if it isn't easy, you know. Guys, I got the Ten of Swords again. And the Page of Cups again. Holy free holies. I don't even want to turn this one over. Oh, I got the Four of Swords in reverse. Whew. If it was going to be another repeat, I was going to, you know, obviously totally geek out. So I got the Ten of Swords for you 3 times. I love it when you guys do this to me because this tells me that you are getting very clear about how you feel about something, okay? And it is very apparent to you what needs to happen. 3 Ten of Swords. I used 3 decks. You got it 3 times, okay? Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. Definitely an ending to something. Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay? 3 decks. Again, 3 times. This is somebody who really needs, there is somebody who needs to clean this up, okay? This Four of Swords in reverse, this can be a breakup, this can be a separation, a break of some sort, okay? And like I said, when it does come back around for you, make sure that you are really good with your words. I don't know, I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of change with this person. I mean, what I mean about being good with your words is, and being clear with your words is, that way you'll feel good about yourself at the end of it, right? And so that the cycle can finally end and you can clean up this situation, which is pretty yucky with that, all this mess over here. Like, I'm not really a big fan, and neither are you. And it's not hard for you to walk away from it, but it looks like you'll have to, but you want to do it in the best way that you feel good about at the end of the day, right? All right, I love you a ton. Next up, and I really do too, I really do, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching and letting me read your energy. I'm very grateful to you. All right, next up, Taurus. And then we'll move into fire signs. This is the Deviant Moon Tarot. All right, Taurus. All right, so we got the 8 of Wands here, and it's you trying to make a decision about if you want to say something about something to somebody. You're trying to decide if you want to communicate with someone. It's true. Oh, man, I got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Why? Oh. All right, so the 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card, right? And it's always the guy who's built the fence around himself. And I always say, well, he's a really smart guy. You know, he puts up boundaries because for a reason he was hurt in the past, right? He's being smart. But this 9 of Wands is like the saddest little guy. He's not really happy behind his walls. And it's not really even that he feels like he's going to be under attack. It's just... now we're just talking about baggage, kind of, right? All right, you get the 6 of Cups here. All right. And you're trying to, you want to talk to somebody, and you're not really sure what to say. This is the 6 of Cups. This is, again, one of our soulmate cards. All right. It's a relationship. Y'all might be on the outs. Y'all might be not doing so well. Maybe there was some baggage brought in. King of Wands. All right. This is you taking charge of the situation. Yeah. And everything else, right? King of Wands is somebody who does it. They do it with style. They do it with a really positive outlook. Okay, we're going to change from the sad little guy over here into this week. Yes, this is new energy that comes in for you, new vitality. It's going to get so much better. Yes, it is. No, you're like, no, because now we got the King of Swords in reverse. Why? King of Swords in reverse. That's what this is about. Oh, I see. Okay, there was some kind of conflict. King of Swords in reverse, definitely not saying the right thing at the right time. Man, somebody screwed up, right? Definitely foot in your mouth kind of situation. Can be, it can go as far as being like verbally abusive. I'm hoping that this is not you, but I'm also hoping it's not somebody that you're dealing with. But sometimes it is. Sometimes we say dumb stuff, right? And sometimes other people say dumb stuff to us too, or about us, or whatever. But in any case, now we got a little bit of repair work to do. It's not going to be that hard because I get the sense that whomever it is that you want to talk to, thank you. Oh, Ace of Wands and the Hermit card. Yeah, they're feeling, I feel like they're feeling left out from you as much as you are from them. And they really would like a new fresh start with you, whatever this is. Or this is you. Well, I mean, this is kind of how I'm seeing it. This Hermit card is very interesting because this is someone who self-isolates, but they don't do it in order to gain spiritual wisdom necessarily in this deck. It almost feels like self-isolating because they don't want somebody else to see what they're going through. They don't want somebody else to see what they're dealing with. And they feel like people are watching them go through something that is very challenging almost. I don't know what that is, but, you know, that's kind of the vibe of it. Okay. Alrighty, so let's clarify all of this because as sad as it kind of sounds, I don't think it really is. I think this King of Wands feels really good. And then I got this Ace of Wands here at the end, which I said is like kind of a brand new beginning in something. It's a great card. And it's with our aces, they're messengers, right? Or they're messages, excuse me, messages. And that one is a message of inspiration, fiery passion, highly sexually passionate messages. But it's also something that promotes a lot of growth. And it's warm and it's a really nice feeling. All right, what is this situation over here? You got the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody messed up. The Hanged Man. Oh, man. And now we're on the fence about something. That's kind of why we have this Six of Cups over here on its side. Like I said, it's like you really trying to make a decision about what you want to do in this situation. You may have had an argument with somebody that actually caused you to put up some walls and really hurt your feelings is kind of what I'm hearing. And maybe that's why you've taken yourself out of this situation for a little while. Oh, man. Don't hurt Taurus's feelings. The Hermit and the Hangman are kind of a similar energy. It's taking time out for contemplation to think about what you want to do next. All right. All right. Maybe this person wasn't that nice to you. I don't know. Now I got the Six of Swords in reverse. You're like, I don't know how to move on from this. I don't know. Because that's somebody who's able to move forward. They're able to like push off from the dock and move on. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's somebody who's stuck, they can't. Well, I mean, clearly you are. You're still stuck up here thinking about it, right? Not sure you can let it go, whatever it is, whether it was the argument or the person. You feel like you need to say something. You feel like you need to reach out. I don't know if you were not nice to this person wasn't nice to you. I'm not sure. I got the Magician. You feel like you need to be the one in charge of reaching out and doing some kind of repair work to this, or at least just making the situation better in some way. I got the Justice card in reverse again too. Boo. Yeah, that's things not feeling fair. Definitely. It can be legal matters, court matters. It's feeling, yeah, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here that's really crossing this King of Wands here, though. This is a new beginning. It's a new stable start with someone or something, though. It's one of my favorite cards to ever get because it's getting something for what you give. Okay. And it's something very tangible, something that you can use. You know, it's useful. It's a solid deal, whether it's a new relationship or whether it's a new beginning. On top of that, King of Wands, it's something you really, really want. Ah, look at you. I got the King of Wands on top of the King of Wands. You cuties. I love ya. Yeah, King of Wands. He's somebody who's he is very good looking. He's very passionate. He's very fun to be around. He's very popular. Everybody loves him. He tells the best jokes, you know. He's got a really warm feeling about him. This is somebody that you or someone else is going to really have this energy that you bring. It's very identifiable, almost as jovial. I don't know. Someone who's, it's a masculine card, but this is also a very nurturing person as well. 3 of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Chariot in reverse. So we're coming out of a state of instability from one thing into another here. How does that go together? Because on this one hand, I have you really needing to reach out and talk to somebody, feeling like you really need to reach out and talk to somebody, kind of set the record straight. And it feels like a relationship that you're questioning. Y'all may have had a big blowout fight, or maybe just a little tiff. Somebody hurt your feelings, you hurt somebody's feelings, and now you're trying to take action to improve it. This Magician card's the card of Aries for me, and the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, just incidentally. And there's a bunch of other majors on here that I'm happy to call out, but let's not get distracted by that. The Chariot in reverse is somebody who doesn't know what to do. They don't know how to get there. They don't know how to fix it. They would love for things to improve. They have the best of intentions. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, though, is somebody who they're not seeing like the stable alliance that they need. It's like they're having to do all the work. 2 of Pentacles in reverse too. That's like things are really off balance. Yeah, in this relationship. And it's causing you to be very stressed out. Almost to feel like you have too much on your shoulders is what I'm hearing. It's like you're being asked to do everything on your own. And there's not a lot of partnership here. And it's kind of, you're questioning, like, do I stay or do I go? Are you going to commit with me? Are you going to partner with me? If so, I'm going to need you to sign on the dotted line, is kind of the feeling of it, all right? Because there hasn't been enough give and take for you. And I don't know if you just saying that and really getting down to brass tacks with what it is you need in your life and communicating that with this person or situation, whatever, it kind of propels you into a new trailblazing area, like where you're starting something brand new over here. I love it a ton. What? And now I got the Hierophant on top of that, which is the card of marriage. It is. It's kind of questioning whether it's a card of commitment. It's a card of traditional values. It's a card of, it's definitely, like I was saying, like sign on the dotted line. Commit to this. Commit to whatever this is. You're asking that of another person, or they're asking it of you. Okay. And incidentally, that's your card. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. Nicely done, you cutie. Of course you do. All right. Ha! And now I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. All right. No more of that. Yeah, no more of that. King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse at the beginning and at the end. That's not you, right? Because the Queen of Swords in reverse, she's not so nice. She doesn't say the nicest things. And neither does the King of Swords. They both have a hard time communicating honestly with one another. And in the reverse, neither one of them was in the right. Oh, no. Yes, there you have it. Okay. So maybe it's just kind of having you question what you want to do. And is it going to get better? Is it going to improve? Because somebody's got their feelings hurt pretty bad. Yeah, right? Heart kind of breaks for them, right? Alrighty, so if that's your reading, I love you very much, and I hope that this gets cleaned up for you here. I feel like it will. There's something new around the corner with this Ace of Wands, and it doesn't feel like a new person necessarily. It feels like a new breath of fresh air, though, that's injected into whatever this partnership, situationship, whatever. This energy, it's like a new rebirth, I guess, you know, that I always talk about like a prescribed burn, you know, for to kind of hit the reset button, right? Ecologically speaking. All right. Next up we have Ophiuchus. All right, and then we're on to the rest of our fire signs. Alrighty. Ophiuchus has been floating around on our atmosphere for about 2,000 years. You would be born between November 29th and December 17th if you're an Ophiuchus. And oftentimes you'll resonate also with the Scorpio reading if you are closer to that side, or you'll resonate closer to a Sagittarius if you're closer to that side. So feel free to just watch them all if you want to. All right, here we go. Ah, man, I got the King of Cups. It's kind of coming out on its side. Yeah, that feels like you. Oh, man, what? All right, you got the Ten of Swords right there, and now you got the Page of Wands. I kind of feel like whatever you're going through right now, it feels like you're seeing the same thing in someone or some situation over and over and over and over and over again. And it's kind of got you questioning what you think about it, how you feel about it. It's kind of, how do I feel about that? Now that I'm experiencing that it is a repeating pattern and I see it for what it is, how do I feel about that? Now this Page of Wands is it's a flirtatious message. It's somebody that wants something, but it's a very immature energy. All right, somebody who has the best of intentions, but they just might not be going about it the right way. But you're seeing red flags. Oh man, now I'm seeing them everywhere. In these cards, each one of these figures has a red cape. Eight of Cups. Yep, you're like, I can easily walk away from whatever this is. If I look at it logically, I see it for what it is. It's whenever I think about how I feel about it that I'm not sure. Okay, because it came out on its side. You have to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to stay or go, if you're going to walk away from this, or if you're going to hang on. True. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Man, he's been popular tonight. Now we got the Ten of Cups. That's unrelated, you said. All right, so I'm going to slide that over right there, and we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, this Ace of Wands in reverse is like, it's, you know, we've talked about it a couple times tonight. It's kind of like dousing the energy of something. It's like whenever it's in the upright, it's super fiery and so passionate, and it's just so active, and you're just like crazy for them. They're crazy for you, crazy for it, you know, cuckoo, crazy for Cocoa Puffs, yeah. But in the reverse, it's like, and I'm over it. And that is really crossing that Eight of Cups. Maybe this week you just kind of walk away from something that you were really seeing red flags in the first place, which we come over here now to the Ten of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. Everybody loves this card. This is the happy family card. This is the peaceful card. It's just like all the cups are right there. Everything you need right there. And it's such a peaceful, pleasant time. This is such a good energy to move into here. And this over here doesn't feel so dark. It feels like something you've seen coming for a long time. You're like, yeah. I think at this point now I've seen the repeating pattern enough times that I don't have a problem walking away from it. And then that takes us over here. Learning how to let go of things at the right time is really beneficial. It's really beneficial to learn that skill if you haven't already acquired it yet. It's nice to be able to not form so many emotional attachments that you can't let go of something when you're seeing the same repeating patterns over and over again in a person, place, or thing. You know, it's nice to be able to let go of things. It's a good job. Thank you. Yeah, I got the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. That's on top of that Ten of Cups. What? Oh, no, that doesn't make any sense. Now, okay, hold on. Let me put this here and just real quick. Thanks. Five of Wands. What? Okay, hold on. I'll move that over there. So I've got the Devil card here, which is Capricorn. I've got the Five of Pentacles right here on top of that. And then I got the Five of Wands on top of that too. That's two fives. I don't know what that's about. I'm going to move it off your Ten of Cups. Oh, man. All right, then I got the Two of Swords. And then I've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I'm not sure how all of that goes together. I got to be honest. Because the devil, it can be an energy of addiction. It can be enslavement. It can be like chained to something or a person, feeling that way anyway. This Five of Pentacles, though, and this Five of Cups, it speaks of lack. It speaks of being left out. It's like not having your needs met for sure. And this Five of Wands is about a lot of drama that comes in, and it's inside your own head for whatever reason, going back and forth about something all the time that you're totally obsessed with. And it's somebody that you're just not, hold on, now I'm worried. I don't understand how all this is going to go together, but I will in a minute. You get the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you don't want to put the work in on something anymore, or you're questioning if you want to or not. There's just like an awful, like, I gotta be honest, it's like a lot of kind of worry and stress about something there. And I don't know how I've got this Ten of Cups here in the middle when you're kind of flanked on both sides with opposing energies. I don't know, maybe you're the peaceful balance of the fulcrum, you know, and you've got a lot of people asking and a lot of people demanding of your time. You may have like a lot of high drama situations in your friend circle or something. I don't know. Strange. Oh, the World card came out on top of that. That's heavy. All right, so this is like a brand new cycle beginning for you. The World card is the final card in the deck of tarot, right? We start with the Fool, and then we move on to the World. That's the very end. Now, I'll tell ya, that's all on top of this Devil, those two fives, all the stress. I got the Seven of Swords, which is really, it's kind of like our lying, this person who can't tell the truth, who's somebody who's trying to get away with something, somebody who feels like they're... It's not a great vibe, especially on top of the Devil right there, because I didn't even look at it. I just put it back on top of this Devil. This is my combination that and I don't like using this term. I recognize that I've used it twice tonight, but it's like the actual combination of narcissism. That is so horrible. It's a horrible feeling. Again, it's somebody that you just can't get through to. And understanding that that's not going to change is maybe, and being able to let go of it, maybe that's what it is. It's like once you see that that is the situation, you can let go of whatever it is. Once you start really looking at all those red flags and seeing them for what they are, like the decision becomes like a no-brainer. It's not so much a no-brainer. It's just a simple decision, right? Yep, but we have you starting some brand new cycle. Actually, this is really good. I really don't like this energy being in your environment. The Devil and the Seven of Swords together, to me, that is like classic narcissist. And I don't like saying that because I think, let's be honest, I just think it's a label that's thrown around a lot. But that's kind of the vibe. All right. What is this whole Ten of Swords thing, this whole Eight of Cups situation? Because you're not too keen on it. You've been looking at it for a while. This Empress is the card of Virgo. Nine of Wands. Yeah. That's a wounded warrior card, the Nine of Wands. Somebody who's putting up a lot of walls around themselves, or really in this situation feels like you had done it sooner. Kind of feels like you wish you'd put the boundaries up faster, figured it out faster. This Empress card is somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's kind of being asked to pick up some pieces and really run a lot. She has to run a lot. She's busy. She doesn't have time to waste on things that are silly. They're like the definition of insanity, right? We don't have time to waste with that. There's two fives right there. There's been a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict with whatever this relationship situationship was. And that's why it's easy for you to walk away from it, because you see it for what it is now with all of those red flags. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Holy smokes, that's twice for you guys with that. And then I've got the Seven of Cups right there next to it. Seven of Cups. You got two sevens here. So you got 1, 2, 3 fives, 2 sevens. So fives for me are cards that bring a lot of chaos and conflict, but change. Because they'll enable like a change of direction, okay? Because it's kind of startling to see that much stress and not make a change, right? Obviously you have to. You kind of reach a breaking point. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles, again, it's someone that's experiencing a lot of financial lack or just stress and worry and feeling somewhat disconnected, right? This Seven of Cups is somebody who is kind of self-obsessed, like very obsessed with themselves. They could be in this combination. It's not always this way, but in this combination for me and with this particular deck, it feels like someone who's really having a hard time seeing anything but themselves. I do not believe that this is coming from you, but it feels like it's coming from an external source. And that is what you want to walk away from, because this kind of self-obsessed, myopic sort of viewpoint that this person is bringing towards you with this Devil and this Seven of Swords energy makes it really easy for you to leave behind, because you see that things are not going to ever change and they're not going to get any better. Yeah, and so then we're going to move on to this Ten of Cups, right? And then this this World card here. It's... Oh, look at that. You got the Strength card out. Nice. Very good. Okay. It's going to take everything you got to leave it, I guess. I mean, it's not like a hard choice. It's just going to be something that you're going to have to do, something you're going to have to deal with in order to create more balance in yourself. Yeah, to end all of the nightmare, stress, and worry that it has been. But Nine of Swords in reverse again, which is like sleepless nights, tossing and turning, nothing's improving, you know, kind of feeling. And then we got the Ace of Wands in reverse again. 2 times out for that guy. That's like, yeah, no go. And I'm done. And I'm over it. And I'm moving on. There's not going to be any change here. All right. You're smart. I love it. You guys gave me lots and lots of repeats there. You're good. And really good, clear energy about how you feel is what I mean. And it's because you've started really paying attention. For a while now, you've been paying attention. And you've been watching to see if there was going to be any improvement. And there's really not. So... there you have it. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Next up, we are actually going to read for Aries next. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to do this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Lovers in reverse. All right. Great. Oh, such a cheery start. Thanks, Aries. Lovers in reverse is somebody who's just making a decision about some kind of major situation, commitment, something, right? It's at the bottom. That's your card, Aries. Look at you. I'll just leave it out. There you are. Way to go. Alrighty, that's you. Trying to work something out in some kind of relationship, situationship. Again, the Lovers card is a card of choice. Can be a love relationship, doesn't have to be. Okay. Ah, got the High Priestess. It's like you're finally starting to figure it out. Man, holy smokes, you got the Magician and the High Priestess together? You're nuts. Wow, that's kind of major. To me, like, not to be a total dork, but they're like a pair. They're like a true pair. They're like the most magical pair in the universe, like superhero, right? Yeah, so, that's interesting. I'm not sure why they were both kind of on their side. It's like, and then we got the Lovers in reverse. I don't know why. All right, more about that in a minute, because yes, we'll get nosy, right? What? 2 of Cups. Oh man, and the 7 of Wands. 2 of Cups. It's not necessary. It's on its side. Yeah. With the 7 of Wands right there too. It's like this is like a lot of stress, a lot of drama, and whatever this relationship, partnership, whatever has been. Okay, I feel like it's like a broken record, right? A lot of stress. I get it. It's been a challenging year for everybody, right? But so we have a lot of changes happening in a lot of our partnerships and a lot of the foundational partnerships of our lives. So this 2 of Cups is again a soulmate card, right? It's somebody that you've spent a lot of time with. It can be somebody it's any kind of long-term partnership. Okay. All right. And that's kind of what's being questioned with the Lovers card right there and the 2 of Cups. Kind of feels like a love reading. Kind of does. All right. All right. 7 of Wands is really about drama, right? It's about stress. It's about worry. It's things coming at you from all angles. It's a lot of energy. It's having way too much to do and not enough time to get it done in. It can feel like just an overwhelming amount of other people and like imposing upon your space. Excuse me. All of a sudden having a hard time like talking. Two of Swords, making a decision about what you want to do next. Okay. And taking time out alone to do it. That's good. Smart. But there is a decision to be made. There is a path to choose. Again, left, right, up, down, yes, no. Right? What do we think? And with this Magician card and this High Priestess right here next to each other, with that Lovers in reverse, you've got a real pair here that may have spent a lot of time together, or in any case, there's some kind of pair for sure. And with the Two of Cups for sure, right? Such a dork. The Ten of Cups, like again, that's that happy family. It can be like a blended family. It can be two people coming together. They obviously go together. This is great, right? It feels really good. It's like emotional harmony. Okay. All right. Let's find out what all this is, because you're so cute. Okay. All right. Let's use a traditional tarot, because why? I understand why we have the Lovers in reverse here, but why do we have the Magician and the High Priestess together? I mean, the Magician's a master manifester, and the High Priestess, she knows all the secrets of the universe. Together, this would be like such a superior, superhuman. Y'all would just be great together. And it would just be like, I don't know, just like a very fluid relationship, I would think, but for some reason, something's not going well. Oh, you're not talking to each other. That would be the problem. One of you may be blocked digitally from the other or something, or you may just not be in communication. You're not talking for whatever reason. And it's kind of like putting it on the back burner. Like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to procrastinate even talking about things. Oh, that sucks. All right. Well, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes you need to take some time, right? Because you've got this Two of Swords here. There may be some decisions that you're trying to make in your life, and maybe you need a little bit of space to work it out or something. I don't know. What? I got the Empress card out here too. That is gorgeous. This is a card of Virgo, but it's really just like a very beautiful, nurturing energy, whether that's you or someone else. It's just like something... Man, that is beautiful. Hang on, more about that. And I've got the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, somebody said something that they shouldn't have said. Somebody's done something in this situation. And it doesn't... Not to always just like be on your side, all right, Aries, but it doesn't feel like your energy. I don't know. I don't know if you said something you shouldn't have said, or if there was some kind of miscommunication. Remember, I was having a hard time talking a minute ago. The King of Swords is someone who really struggles with communication. That's for sure. They can be abusive with the things that they say. They can be unkind. This Empress energy that comes in here is very healing. I'm not sure why I have you on the fence with this Two of Swords on top of this Two of Cups, though. I'm hearing there's just been like a lot of drama in the past with that person, and you're not sure if you're gonna be well received. Like this Chariot, that you're unsure of it though. It's a nervous worry that it's gonna be more of the same. All right. Oh, but look, we got the Wounded Warrior card in the reverse, though. It's time to let go of some of those boundaries. You know, look at how fenced in both these folks are, right? Both the masculine and the feminine energies have put like barriers, like very loose barriers around themselves. It's not like a real tight fence in any situation, right? But they've definitely both put up boundaries. Wow, it's weird. Huh, well, that's all right, you know. Y'all may have had a falling out. You may just have some stuff you got to work through here, right? It happens. Don't take life so seriously, right? Yeah, okay. All right, well, so the Five of Swords can be an energy of verbal bullying. It can be gossip. It can be a fear of what other people are going to say about you. It could have been a past conflict where you or the other person felt a little defeated or maybe misunderstood or something like that. That could have caused the restriction. Now look here, I've got this Page of Pentacles here that comes out. Now the pages, like I said, they're messengers. But the Page of Pentacles is like the smartest guy in the whole deck of tarot. So he will work his whole way up from being the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles and then eventually into the Emperor. All the other pages just stay the same. But this guy is so smart because he's willing to put in the work and he's willing to offer something for something of value. He knows a good thing when he sees it. That's you or this other person. They see you as a good thing and they're willing to do the work on it, but y'all are going to have to start talking to each other. Yeah, I got the Page of Swords in reverse now. We got 2 pages. Man, here's the thing. Somebody is afraid to talk. They're afraid that they're not, like I said, that they may not be well received. Here's the thing. If it's important to you, and if it's a good time and it's good timing in your life, don't sit and worry that you're not going to be well received and have it restrict you, right? The Hermit in reverse is somebody's kind of got to get out there. You're like, I'm not sure I've learned enough. I'm not sure I've been in the cave long enough. Well, now's the time for action, buddy. Oh man, look, you got the 7 of Swords in reverse again. You're like, but what if it all ends the same? What if it all ends up being the same? The same shit, different day, right? What if it ends up being that way? Well, what if? Because look, I got the 10 of Cups over here at the end. So what if, right? I'm sorry, it's so bossy. Ah, 9 of Swords in reverse. Man, this guy has been super popular, but it's time for that to end, right? It's an ending of this. I feel like you may have been alone a lot recently. And maybe you don't, like, it feels like that. It's time for some kind of reconciliation. Yeah, okay. It just is. It's a 3 of Cups is a coming back together. Okay, it's coming back together, and it can be a friendship. It goes right on top of that 10 of Cups right there. It's time for some kind of reconciliation. I don't at all like this energy of 9 of Swords right here for you, and I don't like the feeling of you having been alone. Like, I don't want that for you, right? You don't want that for you. No. Okay, some kind of reconciliation energy here. All right, y'all both got your boundaries up, you know, with building all your walls, right? But here's the deal. And somebody, in the past, it hasn't been good. Yeah, I get it. There's been a lot of drama, all right? I don't know. I get it. But you've had a lot of time alone to kind of contemplate what you want to do. This person has too. And somebody is going to have to make a decision about moving forward, making a move towards the other person. Otherwise, you're going to need to do something different. I mean, that's what the Lover's card is. It's kind of a fish or cut bait sort of card, right? And it's kind of time to make a choice and make a move is kind of what I'm hearing. And I think you know that. I think you know that whoever this person is to you, they're truly a pair to you. I mean, it's sort of undeniable, right? It's nuts. All right, there you are. I love ya. I'll see you guys next week. Next up, we have Sagittarius. All right, we're going to... All right, we'll do the Tarot of Azathoth. It's just gigantic. I really like the cards, but they're just kind of hard to shuffle. Oh my goodness, the Emperor card and the 7 of Wands, popular. All right, so the Emperor is card of Aries, who we were just reading for. But it is a card of really taking ownership of the empire that you run, that you are in charge of, that you have established. The 7 of Wands, just like Aries before, can feel like a lot of things coming at you from a lot of different angles. Okay, it can feel like a lot of energies that are external to you that you're having to deal with. All right. Fully capable of dealing with it, but kind of tired of having to do it. 6 Six of Swords, excellent. This is an excellent card. Six of Swords is moving on now. Truly, in this deck, it's folks who've been through something. They've really been through a lot of struggle and strife, and they're leaving that behind, which is great. So we're kind of moving through some stuff this week. I like it for you, Saggy. It feels good. Feels like a really nice. I don't want to say it all. I was going to say, it feels like a really nice week. And then again, I get this Wounded Warrior card out here for you. That's like with the baggage and the walls and all the stuff. You might be dealing with an Aries. I don't know. Goodness. Y'all have a lot of the same. You have three of the same fork, or two of them. But you've got the Aries card right there. And then I got the two of Wands here, which is really about seeking partnership. And it's this card is labeled Dominion, which is interesting because at the beginning we have the Emperor, which, you know, obviously kind of represents the same sort of thing as this. It's like I have the whole world in my hands. Now who will join me to run this empire? Who will partner with me? Who will help me? Right? It's kind of where I have you at there at the beginning and the end. Let's talk about all this in the middle. Let's see. First, let's talk about this Emperor. Let's use traditional Rider-Waite. There's your card, Saggy. Knight of Wands, that's you. And look, I got the Ten of Wands on the other side. You're like, yeah, a lot is being asked of me, and it's a lot of other people's business. I have to run a lot. I have a lot of it. You have a lot of energy this week is what I'm hearing. Good. I'm so happy for you. This is good. Things are gonna feel good this week, I think. Although you do have a lot of people asking a lot of you. But you're kind of used to it at this point because you've got that Emperor energy at the beginning and this Two of Wands energy over here at the end. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm kind of used to it. So I'm just glad you'll feel good about it. I've got this Page of Swords here. Pages are messengers. These are fast-moving communications. This is internet communication, text messages, personal messages, that sort of thing coming in. It's right on top of that Emperor card, which is why I'm questioning, what is this Emperor? What is that? I got the Wheel of Fortune, and then I got the Five of Swords. Again, Five of Swords, this is a lot of similar cards, but this is a different deck. Five of Swords is kind of verbal altercation, can be a challenge. It can be like bullying energy, having to deal with people, maybe gossipy inter-office dramas, or maybe fussing at home or something. Maybe that's where the energy of that comes from. But this Page of Swords, it can be it's kind of a message that it's not such a great thing to hear. There's kind of a Wheel of Fortune in reverse here with that kind of feels like things are off balance a little bit. It goes with that Seven of Wands. Again, it can feel like you don't have enough time in the day to accomplish everything that you'd like to accomplish. It can be kind of letting your head spin a little bit with stress about it, just because you have a lot going on. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, good. All right, Ace of Pentacles, again, one of my favorite cards. It's a card of new growth and expansion, but it's a very solid deal. It's something that you can turn in for something else. It's valuable, it's monetary, but it's definitely solid and stable. And this comes in and it goes right on top of this Six of Swords. And I said, remember, these folks have been through something, and now they're moving on to safer waters, and they're doing it together, and they're just only taking what's important, which is this Ace of Pentacles, right? It's their stability, it's their foundational support, right? All right, this is kind of deep. All right, hold on. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's see. Three of Wands. Look, oh my goodness. Okay, so you've really started setting up building blocks for yourself for the future. Good job, good job. Yes, taking steps to improve your life from now until and into the end of time. It's like setting something up for yourself. This is so great. I'm really moving towards that. Interesting. So you've worked really hard and you deal with a lot of people, whoever you are. There are a lot of people that make a lot of demands on your time, on your energy. And sometimes it can be very draining for you is what I'm hearing. You receive a lot of messages in a day. You may be a teacher. You may be somebody who runs a large corporation. You may get like just so many emails. I don't know, right? But whatever it is, there's a reason why you're asked to have all of this responsibility. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. That's you, that emperor, and everybody knows that you run a tight ship. And good job. Good job. All right, you kind of are setting yourself up for the future. This week feels really, really good. Despite the fact that you feel like you don't have enough hours in the day, I just hope that your day is so full of things that you love to do that you just know, you're just excited to wake up every morning and just get going with them all, you know. And I hope that and just the understanding that time is just infinite and it's just going to go on, and we just get things done when we do, and don't put so much pressure on yourself to be perfect and get it all done all the time perfectly. You'll be all right. Okay. King of Cups in reverse on top of that Nine of Wands. You know that now towards this end of the week, this is interesting because I have you ready to kind of extend yourself in some kind of partnership way, like maybe in a relationship in some kind of way. But before that, we've got this Wounded Warrior card here. Now I got the King of Cups in reverse. There may be some little blip to your week that kind of triggers some emotional wounding from you directed towards another person that kind of is like change of plans, or Seven of Cups. Yeah, like kind of comes out of nowhere. You're not really sure what to do about it. Just think of the Seven of Cups as just kind of emotionally kind of overwhelmed. Again, kind of could be triggered. It can be not really sure what's going to happen next. Tower. All right, comes out of nowhere. See, this is very interesting because it goes right on top of that King of Cups in reverse. It's almost like emotionally overwhelmed. It's like spontaneously bursting into tears or something is kind of what it feels like. That comes from this Nine of Wands right here. That which is interesting because this is like I said, they label some of their cards, and this one is labeled Strength. Huh? Never noticed that before, and it's coming from a place of heartbreak with this King of Cups in reverse. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But it's all of a sudden, it's kind of a heartbreak of some sort. And it comes from this Tower. I don't know what that is going to be. I'm going to definitely clarify. And then we have a whole new change of direction with this Two of Wands. All of a sudden, we see the world in a different way. And we're going to look in a different direction. You see how, like, there's houses on this side, but not any over here yet, because this is where we need to look to expand, right? You're expanding your empire somehow, but I'm not sure what this little tower situation is over here. You are running quite a lot, like you're being asked to do a lot in your life and your work, something, and it feels like you just are running out of time all the time and always being asked to deal with other people, and it's other people's business, other people's worries, other people's stress. Somehow we have you cleaning that up though with this Six of Swords and kind of moving out of that high drama feeling and really looking towards what you want to invest in for the future. And a lot of the things you have invested in for yourself have been very, very smart. Good job. Good job. You are a smart cookie and you have worked hard. You have worked hard when you really didn't even have the energy to work that hard. Oh my goodness. But that's where all that strength comes from. Now with that Nine of Wands though, it's like, man, I got to put up some boundaries with some of these people, right? I'm going to have to start restricting the flow because for some reason, oh, is that how that goes? Okay. All right. We're going to separate that card over there. And now we're going to talk about this King of Cups in reverse with this Seven of Cups and this Tower right here, because I don't know what that is, but it definitely comes out of nowhere. Hang on. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is always reaching for something that is not really going to fulfill you. It's understanding that it can be kind of a chaser energy, like chasing something. And something, what's that? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. It's like recognizing a need for balance in yourself. And that's good. Good. Is that, I don't know what that house. Interesting. Judgment in reverse. Okay, so this Two of Pentacles, you're telling me that it's something's been off balance. I'm hearing like the tower's on fire here with this Judgment in reverse. It kind of feels like something, the thing that comes out of nowhere may have been a misjudgment on your part, or something was definitely off balance with this Five of Cups here and this Seven of Cups here. It's just instability. It can be addiction. It can be, it feels the feeling of dryer lint over your head. And that Five of Cups, it feels like always reaching for the wrong thing. It feels like kind of like the definition of insanity. You know, I'm not, you know what I mean. And the Two of Pentacles is being asked for you to restructure and rebalance in your life with this Tower card, and it's flanked with this Two of Pentacles and this Judgment in reverse. It's kind of this feeling of like, it's time to get it together and not have, not invite this situation into your life anymore. Don't invite any of these high drama situations into your life. This is something that comes out of nowhere for you and kind of triggers you. Although with everything that's been going on in your life, how could you be expected to deal with this, right? What is this Two of Wands out here for you? Because the Two of Wands is like a total change in direction now. Like at the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's like finally I think it's time to deal with it. You're like, it's time to start cleaning up this mess. It's time to clean up after this Tower, this misjudgment, this whatever fallout that's kind of triggered me here is, because it's time to go in a different direction. It's time to stop procrastinating. And it's time to focus on your stability and where you have been lacking with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And with this Two of Pentacles right here, again, it's being asked to really focus on yourself. You are the card of Temperance, right, Sag? You are all about self-discipline and patience. And well, I say that. Saggies, we're not really known for self-discipline. We can be kind of wild and crazy too. But you know when you need to buckle down and make a change about something, and you're very driven. You're very information-oriented. And once you have the information, you feel like you can make a change. And you will learn a lot rapidly. You're very wise and a student, a seeker, you know. You are the seer as well. And you have a lot of wisdom in you to know what you need to do and what you need to let go of. This Tower is really asking you to look at yourself and to stop procrastinating, doing something very important. Again, with this Five of Cups and it's with that Seven of Cups energy together, it's somebody who's not really been thinking clearly or something, not really seeing things clearly for a while. And you're like, well, it's kind of been a lot going on. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. I'm like, no judgment, right? So yeah, it's kind of how it looks. All right, I love you guys a bunch. I'll see you next week. Thanks for letting me read for you. And we have Leo, you're the last of our fire signs, and then we'll round out the night with our air signs after that. All right, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. All of that information is around here somewhere. I will post these over to YouTube, and then I will timestamp them all for you, and we'll get it all taken care of. All right, and thank you guys to all of you who are moderators and sweeties out there. I really appreciate you a ton, a ton, a ton. All right, Leos, what do we have for you guys? Ah, you're killing me, Smalls. The Lovers in reverse again. How many of y'all have started out with this Lovers in reverse? What is going on? All right, Lovers in reverse, again, can be a card of choice, right? We've talked about it plenty. All right, but in case you didn't watch the others before, the Lovers in reverse, it's about a choice. It's a finite choice. It's a definite choice. And in the reverse like this, it can be either struggling to let go of a partnership or having to let go of a partnership or having to make a difficult choice. It could be a lot of different things, right? All right, I got the King of Swords. This is good. Also popular tonight. King of Swords. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it's somebody who's very clear-sighted. They know how they feel about something. They know how to speak about it. They can tell the truth about it, and they're very clear-headed. They're very, very wise, folks, okay? You know, as you're like, yes, I do. Look at you. All right, so the Nine of, I know, I'm such a dork. So the Nine of Pentacles, it's that pre-Empress card. It's that minor arcana version of the Empress for me. She's independent. She is, she's very, brings home the bacon and fries it up in the pan. She can own her own business. She's very unique to herself. There's nobody like her. Everybody comes to her because she's so unique. She sells one thing. She's a falconer, and she sells the best. And everybody goes to her for all their falcon needs. All right. Well, so this is your energy. So you've got this choice here coming up for you, and you're very clear-sighted about it. You're clear-headed about it. You don't have an energy of codependency at all. This is good. I like it. I like it. I'm not sure why we have the Lovers in reverse. Because if you're in such a good spot, or maybe you just see that that's what you want. Maybe you see you want to move toward independence and not be stuck with whatever this was over here. This King of Pentacles in reverse, you're like, yep. All right, King of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who doesn't have a lot of foundational support. They may have had a challenging childhood that limited them in some ways, and it has created some kind of instability for them. Okay. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse has like root chakra development issues a little bit. Yeah. And it can restrict them financially. It can restrict them in a lot of different ways, but mostly foundationally. Let's see. I get the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're kind of this energy of this King of Swords and this Nine of Pentacles, and really what you're actually leaving behind is someone that there's been a lot of drama with, and there's been a lot of stress, a lot of financial issues, a lot of foundational issues, and somebody that just really, really struggled to give you what you needed, and so it's going to be easier for you to be on your own is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, because you're just kind of not interested in that anymore, and you're being really smart about it. What? Did you see that flip out? Probably not. Then I've got the Two of Cups that flipped out right on top of it. Again, one of our soulmate cards. Okay, but this is what you want. So you're leaving this, which is the Lovers in reverse, and we're moving towards this. Ironically, moving towards it once you become all of this, right? Now that you've cut it all out, and now that you've established your independence, it's like, wait, but watch. I'm going to slide this guy over here, because honestly, I'm going to put these guys back in the deck, because I feel like we don't really need to focus on that anymore. I think we've established that that's something that you're leaving behind, and that's great. So I'm going to spread those out, and we're going to clarify those for you guys. Let's see. Let me have the Hush Tarot here. What is this Lovers in reverse for you guys, you Leos? The Magician. What? This is the card of Aries. I love this card. This is about taking ownership, taking charge of what you want life to look like. You are incredible. Oh, all right. So the Magician is somebody who knows how to get things done. They can make things just like magically appear out of thin air. They're just like that, you know. And it's you making a change. It's you making a decision as to what you want to bring out of thin air. Because with the Lovers card in reverse, we see that you've gone through something. You've had an ending to something, and you've made a choice to leave something behind. And a very good choice, a very wise choice, a smart choice. You have been good counsel to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, right? Good job. Yeah, I got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, yeah, okay. So the Nine of Cups in reverse kind of like the minor arcana version of the Star card for me. But the Nine of Cups, it's like I didn't get what whenever it's in the reverse, it's like I see that I did not get what it was that I wanted. It wasn't what I was looking for. And so now I'm going to look for something different. All righty, what's this? The Seven of Wands. Yep. That's all that drama and all that stress that comes from external sources. Whenever we have it in the reverse, we're not going to do it anymore. No. And that goes on top of that King of Swords. You're smart. You're like, I know. I'm good looking too. I know. Two of Cups. Are you nuts? Two of Cups twice? Already? now we have some kind of relationship coming towards you. I know I sound like my mind is totally blown. It's because, you know, I don't like calling every reading a love reading, but Two of Cups, it's one of our soulmate cards. It's a partnership card. It can be friendship. It can be family relationships. It can be people coming back together. Definitely a soulmate partnership. And again, twice out. We've only used 2 decks. You nuts. All right, what do we got? We got the Death card here that's on its side. It's in reverse, and that means something coming back around here. Why? All right. Do we want that? Do we? Oh, but we do. Because again, the 10 of Cups just came out. Oh, yes, we do want it to come back around. All right, so we've gone through something with the Lovers in reverse. We've brushed it aside. We've come out on the other end. We're now looking at what you want life to look like, and you're doing a good job of deciding with that Magician card. You see where there were the holes in the past. We're not going to do it anymore. And definitely looking for a week without a very low drama week. But man, this 2 of Cups is right there in the middle, right on top of that King of Swords and right on top of this 9 of Pentacles. And it's really like your ultimate happiness, your ultimate wish fulfillment. With the Death card in reverse, does feel like somebody coming back around. That might be that 2 of Cups. Here. Do this one. Tell me what. Tell me. And why? I mean, it could just be, it could be a lot of things, but you feel very good being a solitary energy. You feel good being single, being singular, whether in whatever aspect of your life. And it feels just very peaceful for you in there. But that is probably why this 2 of Cups came out together so fast like that, is because when you're in that state of independence, people can tell, and they're happy to join with you because there's not that codependent, naggy, needy energy from you. You already established that you're fine on your own, and they're like, oh great, I'd love to just be fine on my own with you. That would be so refreshing, right? I think that's called a healthy relationship, I think. All right, and well, obviously with this 10 of Cups, it's a very happy, emotionally fulfilling relationship. Now this card, the 10 of Cups, it can be, it's a happy family, right? It can be a blended family, though a lot of times we call that now. And what is this Death card in reverse, though? And because that feels like something that's coming back around, all right? This 5 of Pentacles. Oh, somebody that feels like they have been left out from you, like or you them, like you've been at a distance from one another for some time. And it feels almost like waiting for someone to open the gates to it. And don't ask me how I get that from the zombie princess that has the forehead tattoo. But I just do. You're welcome. It's a gift. All right, now I got the 3 of Swords right there. Oh man, and the Justice card. Somebody coming back around, and I don't know if that's that 2 of Cups or if this is somebody else that's coming back around, because I've got that 3 of Swords right there. Like I said, that's that breakup card, is that Ben and Jerry's card, and like I said, this person has been left away from you or at a distance from you. Maybe there's a reason for that. I've got this Justice card that kind of came out on its side. Not sure that you're going to get a fair deal out of this. Again, because it's coming around again. There's a reason why you died the first time, right? It's like, it's that movie, right? And they thought it was dead, and it comes right back around from the kitchen as soon as you turn your back. Never turn your back. All right. First, just real quick, like, what's this 2 of Cups for you guys? I don't know why I'm getting so nosy. Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's a good deal. Whatever it is, it's you'll know it when you see it, and you know a good thing when you see it, and so do they. It's a no-brainer. It's going to make so much sense to you when you see it. Okay? Perfect. That's somebody, what did I say? That guy is so smart. I said he may start as entry level, but by the time he is done, he will be the boss. He's great. That's you. That's this other person. Each one of you comes to this with a full cup. That's what gives you this. That's what gives you this 10 of Cups. Now, this situation over here with this Death card in reverse, I don't know. I got the Queen of Swords right there. Now I got the King of Swords. Y'all are a pair, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, even though you're a Leo. But again, with this Justice card, it's a Libra, card of Libra. But this is a pair that's coming back around, all right? It looks like there was a breakup between the two of you in the past, but for some reason, we're going to look at it again. I'll check back with you next week and see how that goes. Like I said, sometimes, I mean, we killed it for a reason, right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll catch up with you next week. You know we will. All right. I love you a ton. I'll see you later. Next, we have... Oh, Gemini. You guys are the first of our air signs. If you have hung with me this long, you know I'm crazy about you. You night owl. You must drink as much coffee as me, right? I've been drinking a lot less. I've been trying hard to. Alrighty. All right, we're going to go over here with the Star Power Tarot for you guys, Gemini. Oh, I have a good feeling for you already. Oh, I'm glad. I hope. Cautiously optimistic, right? The Five of Wands in reverse. Woohoo! That's like, it's like overcoming some kind of mental battle. It feels good. Like, I feel like it's a release. It's like freedom for my mind. It's like, yeah, feels good. Oh, it's like putting something to rest. Eight of Swords coming out on us harder. And so I was like, okay, it's time to maybe start taking action about some of these things that we've been procrastinating, putting on the back burner. It's time to start kind of getting this stuff out in the open too. Whether it's conversations, it can be anything from like conversations that need to be had with people in your environment, or it can be as much as like home repairs, it feels like. Like taking charge. Ah, the Magician, look at that. Yes, I have the energy to accomplish all of my goals. I have the vision for it. Very good. It's like Yoda. Yoda, the master. All right, very good. I like that. And it's really deciding that you want to make a change. Now, I got the Hermit card right there, needing to take a break and kind of isolate yourself for a little while. I love the Hermit card. I love it. Of course, I am an introvert. I know, which makes me happy to be alone. I love to be alone. Yeah, that's kind of where I get my energy. It's how I recharge my batteries. And you might be somebody who kind of needs that space and that time on occasion as well. But it's a time where you get to be kind of alone with your higher power only. And it's very peaceful there, I think. Hopefully, not always, but it's a time to work through some things and to kind of... I don't know, reestablish a connection with your higher self is kind of what I usually get out of a hermit mode. And it's getting to spend time doing things that you like to do. Good. That's so peaceful. Ah, man, I got the Six of Wands. That's so good. This is, it's that victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought. I mean, like, you're really cooking. I said I had a good feeling about it. I like it. Like, the Six of Wands can be... it's like I said, it's just like a breath of fresh air. It's like, there was like a lot of conflict up here before, like maybe just last week or over the weekend, it was like super stressful or something. And now we just kind of have it sucked out, like hoovered off your brain. It feels so much better. Now we can kind of start to focus on some of these things that we want for the future. Now we can start like focusing on, maybe cleaning up some of the issues in our life. And I can spend some time working on myself this week is kind of what I'm hearing. And it kind of propels you into a place of feeling very peaceful in your own home, which I really, really like. Now I've got this Hierophant in reverse, just as I said that, because the Hierophant is the card of marriage, right? But, and it can be other things. It's stoicism, it's traditional values, it's commitment, it's really heavy emphasis on commitment. It's the card of Taurus. But when the Hierophant in reverse can be a situation of instability in a marriage or a partnership, but I'm just going to go ahead and turn it right side up. You know that? Because I want to. I know. Is that unethical? Probably. Yeah, because I want it to go well. Here's the thing. You're in a good place and you're really looking towards the future. You're really trying to let go of some things. You're trying to pick up some pieces of things that might have been lacking for a while. You're you're doing the work. I'm doing the work, coach. And you really kind of deserve to be met with some satisfaction from those in your environment for that work that you have done. And you're really not just investing in yourself, you're investing in the whole team, right? You've done a good job. I'm hoping that that's received well by someone else, like a partner or a spouse. Yes, okay, good. That's why I want to turn it right side up, because the Three of Cups is about reconciliation. It's about celebration. It's about good times. I want it to be this way. With this Six of Wands energy that leads you towards that Hierophant card, it's like you're bringing a lot of positivity to the table with everything that you do in whatever this partnership is this week. And so you should be met with a lot of kindness and happiness. And it's just a celebratory vibe. I mean, I'm not, like, it just feels like you're bringing a lot of positive vibes, and you should have recognition for that. Two of Cups, all right? Two of Cups. Came out in the reverse, but I turned it right side up because this is what I want to see. I know, but here's the thing. I feel like whoever I'm reading for here, especially with this Hermit energy and this Magician energy here, this person, whoever you are, you've worked a lot on yourself spiritually, and you understand that your 50% of the equation is your 100%, right? So it's everything to you. Like, we create, not always, I mean, it is true. Sometimes we get into bad situations where other people can be very abusive, and I understand that. But in the regular day-to-day normal life of interactions, what you bring to the table really defines your reality, right? It's kind of like, if I don't clean out the car, eventually it gets really, really gross and it's overwhelming. And then we have like a whole day's work, like an archaeological dig in that thing. And you got the spray, you know, it's just a nightmare. So it's kind of like routine maintenance that needs to be done here so that that doesn't spiral out of control. And it looks like you're bringing the positive vibes, you're doing the work, like I said, and you deserve to be met with recognition for that. I'm not sure if the person that you're partnered with, whoever you're committed to in this situation, is seeing things that way or not, because I did have the Hierophant in reverse, and then I turned it right side up, and then I had the Two of Cups in reverse, and I turned it right side up. So you may just be in any case, you're doing your darndest, right? Yeah. This Five of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's kind of tired of feeling left out from things. They're tired of feeling like an outsider almost in their own relationship or something. And they're really wanting, and I mean, it could just be like, I'm tired of being apart from you. I feel like we're sitting in the same living room and we're like oceans apart or something like that. I'm tired of feeling that way. I want to get back to this. I want to get back to working together and communicating more efficiently together. And I want to be happy about it. I just want to be happy. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And I don't know if this other person's going to be bringing the level of positivity that you are. Okay, and I think that's why I keep flipping those cards right side up for you, is because I see how hard you're working. I see the effort that you're putting in, and I'm not sure the other person, whatever in your life is. All right. Well, I recognize that you're amazing, and I really appreciate that you folded the socks. Thank you. All right. I love you a ton. I'll see you next week. We have Aquarius after that. We're going to go over here to the Deviant Moon Tarot for y'all. Then we're going to end with Libra. Ace of Swords, good job. This is clarity, this is insight, this is wisdom, this can be a message. It's a clear and concise message. It feels really good. Ace of Swords is about kind of like the sword of truth. It's insight, it's inspiration, it comes from a higher power. It makes sense. Good. Oh, good. And incidentally, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which is you. Oh, great. Well, that's so funny. Because then on top of that, we have the Seven of Swords. And you know how I was like, wow, it's the sword of truth. Well, specifically in this deck, this Deviant Moon deck, the Seven of Swords right here is someone who's having a really hard time swallowing their own truth. Okay. I'm gonna move that over there. All right, you know what? It happens sometimes. Sometimes we can lie to ourselves, and we can do it for decades, you know, about all sorts of different things. I'm hoping that this isn't you. I'm hoping that you're not. I mean, really, this guy's put himself into a precarious position. He really, really has. And look, he's just kind of stacked it up to be pretty tricky. Okay, he is a trickster, but he's got a very delicate balancing act here. All right, he really does. And so we have to kind of look at what your truth is. Four of Cups, or excuse me, Five of Cups. I'm so sorry. The Five of Cups in this particular deck. Golly, this is a lot of verbal abuse in this deck. Somebody just can't listen to it anymore. It's like somebody screaming at somebody. There's like spills everywhere, messes everywhere. You can see it in this card right here. She's just absolutely berating this person, and this person just can't listen to it anymore. It's damaging this person, right? It's a horrible feeling. And I don't know if that's you that's doing that to someone else or someone else that's doing that to you. I just can't stand it for either one of you, though. And so I'm asking you to just look at that, please. Yeah, I got the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's somebody who's not really seeing themselves very clearly. I got the Moon. That's the card of Cancer right there in the middle. But this is about addressing underlying issues. Like it's time to open it back up and see what's going on in there. Okay, it's exposing things for what they really are. It's telling the truth about. Well, it's really trying to hide the truth about something, and it's somebody who doesn't want to see the truth in this combination. It's someone who maybe just can't see the truth. They really can't see the distortion of their perspective. I got the King of Wands right there. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's kind of like you're not really sure what to do about the situation. And we have people here that are nervous. Like these children are nervous behind this king. They're worried. They're seeing something that is stressful to them. I got the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Good. Okay, yeah, good. All right, good. Ending something, a definite ending of something, okay, with the Death card. There is no way that we're gonna, it just is. If something is ending, something's gonna change. All right, you like in this one, Death is pregnant, right? Because with one ending, some other beginning comes, right? But we have with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it can feel like bad timing, bad luck. Oh boy, we've really stepped in something now is how it can feel. Or just like having to wait for whatever this ending is to happen and feeling like it's out of your hands, feeling like it's out of control for you. This Knight of Swords, though, energy comes in towards the end of the week and tells you that it is in your control and it is actually your choice to end it. You see, he's got his sword ready, slay whatever beast is coming in his direction. That is the Death, and it's up to you to make this change. Okie dokie. Let's clarify real quick. We'll use this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Temperance, very good. This is about self-discipline. This is learning how to do this for yourself. This is about learning how to temper your emotions and master your emotions. This side of the mushroom will make me grow this size. This one will make me grow this way, right? I've got a lot of anxiety and stress and worry, sleepless nights, possibly an ending of a relationship, a breakup. Three of Swords is pretty much heartache, grief, and pain, right? Whenever it's in the reverse, kind of tells me it's already happened. With this Ace of Swords here, again, we had this situation. Maybe seeing the truth for what it really is right there. And I get that it has not been an easy pill to swallow, right? What was the, Alanis Morissette, that massive album she put out in the 90s, Jagged Little Pill. That was like the epitome of the breakup album, right? Oh my gosh, I love it. It's not funny. I know this is not fun. I'm sorry. But this Nine of Swords, right? This is like, again, this guy's so popular. It's that waking up anxiety, stress. The reason why I chuckle is because I feel like it's something that's already happened. And if it isn't, it's something that's right around the corner, I'm telling you. But this Nine of Swords is a lot of sleepless nights. It's tossing and turning. And like I said, you've been having a hard time swallowing your own truth maybe, or somebody else's. Okay. And we have Temperance coming in here, which is asking you to become more balanced within yourself in the things that you say, your behavior, that sort of things. This Seven of Cups, whatever this situation, man, we got the Knight of Swords twice for you. All right, so you're going to have to start getting clearer about, and you're going to have to start taking action in whatever this situation is, whether it's to repair this or clean this up, or just simply go, just to end whatever this has been, whatever this new truth is for you, whatever this is, you're being asked to end it and really look at those underlying emotions. Where have you been denying the truths in your life? Where have you not been acknowledging it? Where have you been causing drama in your own life or accepting it from other people? Because it's both, like either whether you're causing it or accepting it from another person, now we still have it present, regardless of who brought it into the room. Now we still got to deal with it. With this Moon card, and we have a lot to deal with, okay? But we got to do it. You got to do it. You got to slay the dragon, right? And really having the fortitude and the clarity and the mental insight to do so. That is your card, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with that Knight of Swords right there. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is somebody who feels like the odds are stacked against them. That the Eight of Pentacles, they say, I'm willing to do the work on it. I'm willing to put in the time and the energy, not just for the other people, but for myself. I need to work on myself, for myself, and I understand that. Okay. I was going to say, what is this Death card? What do we need to put an end to? We need to put an end to the toxicity. That's what that is. This card, specific to this deck, kind of reminds me of like the definition of insanity. I just said this earlier. Look at how she's just reaching. When she gets it, it won't be anything she can use. And she's just not even paying attention to what's really important down there. Just always reaching for the wrong thing. Hollow victories. Look, I got the King of Cups on top of that. It's time for healing, emotional healing. King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. But what it is, it's almost like a father figure. It can be just a need for unconditional love from someone, for yourself even. Willing to do the work on yourself. What did I say? That King of Cups has that Ace of Cups to extend and actually is extending it. Isn't that nice? Right? You may be leaning on a father figure type in your life for support, or someone who kind of embodies that sort of energy for you, but definitely willing to do the work on yourself. Good job. Good job. All right. I will catch up with you guys next week. Kind of a challenging set of energies for you to look at this week. With this Knight of Swords twice, though, and that's your card. Like, you're really bringing it to the table, right? You're really willing to try. You're really willing to do the work. This tells me so. This is that self-discipline card, all right? Because you can't go back here. And we definitely don't want to have this. And I really don't want this. No. And I want you to be able to tell the truth about how you feel to the people that you're closest to and to yourself. Alrighty? So that's a lot, right? But you're fully able and capable of doing it. And this Death card, it tells me there's an ending. And if there's been some delay to something, it's coming around the corner. All right? And there's a lot of potential for healing here. But you may need to ask for some support from some folks, some loved ones, you know, the people who are always there for you. Okay. All right. I love you a ton. I'll catch up with you guys next week. And last up, we have Libra. I'm going to stick with this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. I got the Two of Swords on its side here. You're trying to make a decision about something. It is your decision to make. Perfect. Oh, I like that. It's nice to be faced with a decision that's your choice. I got the Six of Wands. You're like, that's so good. You may be trying to decide on like a new home or something like that. I don't know. or deciding where you want to live, or deciding something like that. It feels like that. This Six of Wands, like I was telling you earlier, it's like a victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought, right? And it's like you're a winner, you won, all right. Now, whenever it comes out on the side, you can maybe be delayed or maybe waiting for something. I don't know. Let's find out. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, in reverse. It's like, yeah, I'm sick of waiting. I'm done waiting. I just want to make a decision already. What's going to happen? I'm hearing you say, what's going to happen? Where is this moving? Where is this headed? I just want to know where I can land is kind of what I'm hearing. And I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of feeling like I don't. You see how this bird is sitting in the tree so easily, right? Able to sit and rest. But whenever it's in the reverse, it's like, get out, get out. I'm ready to go somewhere different. I need a place to rest. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like I can't go anywhere though. I feel stuck is kind of what that energy is. Like, remember that's that minor arcana version of the Empress. Whenever it's in the reverse, kind of tells me that you feel stuck or you don't have the resources that you need available to you. Again, it can be kind of a codependent, needy energy, or somebody who's having a hard time letting go of something or someone. Three of Swords, again, popular guy. Three of Swords can be that it's like a painful, something painful. Having to go through some kind of pain. And the Two of Cups in reverse. All right, well, that's a dissolution of a partnership right there when we have this Three of Swords and this Two of Cups in reverse. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles. That's it. That's classic breakup cards right there. If that's you and that's what you're going through, I'm very sorry. It looks like it's very stressful and painful, and yeah, you're like, yes. Okay. I might not be feeling at my best self today. Okay, got it. All right, yeah, okay, so again, Wounded Warrior card, that Nine of Wands card came out. This Page of Pentacles in reverse came out. Okay, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Wonderful. Not wonderful, you say. All right, so here's what has happened. Now you've got all these walls up around yourself with this little guy, right? Yeah, and now he's mad, and now he's upset because he's gotten hurt. But here's the deal. This was the Page of Pentacles. You were blinded by something. You didn't see the truth about someone or something. And it caused you to invest unwisely. Okay, and that's why that happened, and now you know. This Ace of Cups in reverse tells me, look, again, specific to this deck, this is I give you this and I get that back, right? I can give you a full cup if you give me a full cup, but they both need to be full. Otherwise, one of us is always going to be thirsty. And whenever it's in the reverse, it tells me that it was something that was not reciprocal in the sense that one of you was not extending the full cup in the right way. Okay. And now it's caused you to have some feelings of like, could be you that's feeling clingy in this situation, like wanting to hold on to it, or this other person towards you. You decide. I don't know. I'm just reading the energies here, okay? But with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse kind of is usually oftentimes touted as like a kind of a codependent energy. Alrighty. I'm hearing that you just now, oh man, yeah. All right, the Ten of Swords, that's my minor arcana version of the Death card. It's the 10. It's a cycle of completion. I call it the, it's kind of funky, I'm sorry. I call it the Julius Caesar card. It's pulling the Band-Aid off slowly. Yeah. How many times is it going to take to understand that this is just hurting you over and over again? This may be somebody that was like a breakup and a makeup and a breakup and a makeup, and every single time it hurt just the same. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. And now, maybe now that we're at the 10, either this is happening or it's just happened already. Okay. Or it's previously happened, I should say. Thanks. Two of Swords. On top of the Two of Swords, man. Definitely making a decision about what you want to do next and which direction you want to go. Left, right, up, down, yes, no. That street over there, that street over there. Oh, yeah. What's this Seven of Pentacles to you? Thank you. Seven of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. Nicely done, kids. Whoever I am reading for, your energy is very, very clear, and you're really starting to understand how you feel about this, okay? Seven of Pentacles 2 times out. Okay. You're waiting to make this decision. You have been waiting to make this decision, but look at this. You know how I was like, look, it's time to move because you've got to find a new place to land. The specific to this deck, and I don't like this at all. These cards are pretty dark, and they're very cool, but they are pretty dark. And the truth is that all the time that he is waiting, he is just poking this tree with a stick, and it hurts. You know, just the same. Okay. And I don't want you sitting in that because it's just like prolonging the pain of it. Okay. All right. We got the cringy face on for you. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you know, what's so interesting is, remember how I was saying this is the Nine of Cups, or excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like my minor arcana version of the Empress. And this is the Empress in reverse that came out on top of that. And so that tells me that you've been thrown off your game for sure. And this may have propelled you into some bad behavior yourself, that you just didn't like what you were seeing in yourself. You know that? I don't know. But in any case, I think you see it very clearly now. I think you see that there's not like a lot you can do about it, and that's why you're moving forward. I get it. All right, all right. Seven of Cups. Yeah, again, you just didn't see things for what they were. Okay, now that we've established that, and now that we can see that, yes, that we should have made different choices. We should have put up different boundaries. Now we have these healthy boundaries. Now we understand that we weren't paying attention to the right things. We get it. Let's slide it all over here and tell me how this is getting better. That's how I feel. Two of Wands, breaking trail in a new direction and actually seeking partnership. But look, we're going to plant the right seeds this time. And apparently it's going to be garlic, because I'm pretty sure he's planting garlic. But that being said, we're going to plant the right thing for us. We're going to plant our seeds in a much better place. It's not this person that didn't see our value, or that we didn't see value in them for whatever reason. We're not going to be in a relationship that causes us to want to put up these boundaries. See, that's the thing. He puts them up for a reason. He was hurt repeatedly, right? Repeatedly, over and over again. That's why he's done it. He wished he'd done it sooner. We will not make the same mistake twice. All right. I will catch up with you next week. Well, I just want to know, like, one more. Well, I know. I'm seriously just that nosy, right? Yes. All right. So this is the card of Temperance, and it is the card of Sagittarius. This is, again, I'll say it again, because this has been a popular card too. It's about self-discipline. It's about mastery of yourself. It's balancing the higher self with the three-dimensional self, and it's learning how to do that for yourself. It's tempering your emotions. All right, it's getting it together as to what balance is for you in life. And when we have temperance like this, it's really like at a spiritual basis. Like it really, really is. And it feels so good. If you are working through this right now, this is right around the corner for you. It's right around the corner for you. Temperance against the card of Sagittarius. I mean, and that's right around the corner for us too. But it's really learning self-mastery and self-discipline. And that's what that Two of Wands sends us in. That's the direction it sends us, where we all of a sudden have a lot to offer to another person because we've put the work in planting the right things this time. All right, you dig? Me too. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.